Hi there and welcome to another episode of Happy Noodle TV. So today we're going to be cooking something a little bit different, and that is Instant Pot Durian Cheesecake. But what exactly is durian, the most unusual ingredient of this recipe? Well, durian is a highly controversial fruit and it is called the king of fruits. But why is it controversial, you may ask? Well, you either love it or hate it, just like Marmite. And the reason being is because it smells different to lots of people. So to me, it smells fragrant, like flowers. But some of you are probably looking at me with raised eyebrows thinking, what on earth is she talking about? It smells of stinky socks, of rotten fish, of, well, strong cheese. But I personally love it, and I'm sure some of you out there love it too. And what exactly does this strange fruit look like? Well, it looks like this: green, spiky, with yellow fleshy fruit inside. Now today we're going to be using frozen durian, as it was a little bit hard for me to get hold of fresh durian. However, if you are in somewhere like Malaysia, then the top of the tree, no pun intended, is Musang King and also blackthorn. Personally, if I was back in Malaysia making this recipe, I'd probably opt for kampung durian, which is good value for money, tastes really great, and you can find it on many country roadsides near villages or what we call kampungs. So we're going to be making this durian cheesecake in the smart pressure cooker called the Instant Pot. And this allegedly can make a cheesecake in an hour or less. So let's dive into this recipe.
For the biscuit base, crumble 125 grams of digestive biscuits. Mix in 4 tablespoons of melted butter, 1 tablespoon of brown sugar and a pinch of salt. Line your cake tin with parchment paper. Pour in your biscuit base and flatten with a spoon and freeze. Now make your durian puree. De-seed and blend 500 grams of durian with 2 teaspoons of durian extract and 4 to 5 tablespoons of milk. If you're using frozen durian, make sure you defrost it beforehand. Set aside. To prepare the batter, mix 2 tablespoons of cornstarch or potato flour, a pinch of salt, and 2/3 of a cup of white sugar. Using a hand blender, gently whip 450 grams of cream cheese for 10 seconds. Slowly add the cornstarch, salt and sugar from before into the cream cheese and blend. Add 150 ml of sour cream and 2 teaspoons of durian extract and blend. Slowly blend in the durian mixture. Finally, blend in 3 eggs. Pour the cheesecake batter carefully into your cake tin. Prick the air bubbles with a fork. Pour in 1 cup of cold water and add a trivet into your Instant Pot. If you don't have a pot gripper, you'll need to make a foil sling. Lower the cheesecake onto the trivet. Set on manual high pressure for 60 minutes. Once the timer has finished, allow for natural release. This should take 10 minutes or so. Leave to cool for 15 minutes on a rack. Using a palette knife, remove the cheesecake from the tin and leave to cool until it reaches room temperature. Cover and refrigerate overnight.
So here we have our durian cheesecake, which we're now going to do a taste test on. How did this come out? I mean, it certainly looks the job. It looks like a cheesecake. I guess the only surprising thing is it's not more yellow maybe all that cream cheese sort of outweighed the durian, and the durian I had wasn't super yellow like Musang King, or like had a really orangey colour like blackthorn, so maybe that's the reason it's not a super yellowy orangey durian. But overall, yeah, it looks like cheesecake. I mean, if you were to put this on some unsuspecting person and say, hey, this is ordinary cheesecake, and they hated durian, well, apart from the smell, I don't think they'd really know. I mean, it looks just so normal. So anyway, let's dive in. Of course, I don't bake cheesecakes that much. So as you can see, it's not perfect cheesecake. There's some air bubbles on top, and my biscuit base could be a bit bigger, I think. But overall, I'm pretty impressed with the results, and using the Instant Pot made it really easy. How does it smell? I mean, it smells pretty strong. It has literally made my home smell of durian for the last 2 days, simply from preparing it all. You don't really have to be up close, really, but I mean, I guess the closer you get, the more pungent it gets. So yeah, I'm definitely really smelling that durian there. It smells just like durian, really. So let's try it. So when I sort of go into it with my fork, it feels very soft and creamy, which is quite satisfying. Then you've got that biscuit base underneath, so I don't know if you can see. There we go, there's the buttery biscuit base. And there is the cheesecake and durian. So let's try this. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna say this from a totally biased perspective, but because I love durian, this is actually pretty good. Considering it's quite hard to get good quality durian in the UK, this is kind of a good runner-up. You're kind of imitating that like creaminess of the durian, but it tastes kind of fresh. And you're definitely getting that creamy texture, that cheese cream texture. It's quite rich, as well as smelling quite strong. The biscuit base, because I only put it in the freezer, it's not super crunchy, so maybe if you did a baked version of the cheesecake base, that might be crispier. But I just wanted this to be a really like easy recipe, so I just put it in the freezer, but it's up to you. It doesn't like destroy it or anything, like freezing it is fine, but baking it might be interesting too. I think the essence has really added something. Like the durian taste is quite strong to the point where you can almost taste like that slightly alcoholic taste that you get when you taste really intense durian. So yeah, I'd say this is really pretty good, pretty intense durian flavour there. And the cheesecake texture itself, because I've blended it so well, you're not getting any of that fibrous like durian texture which I was originally feeling when I first sort of de-seeded them. Especially it was like defrosted, so the texture wasn't as good as obviously like fresh durian. So yeah, I'm really pleased with just how creamy it is. It's literally like eating durian cream, yeah. Reminds me a little bit of those durian puff pastries that we get back home. So it's literally like a puff pastry and inside is like super creamy, and this tastes a bit like the cream inside, just intense creamy durian flavour. I'm actually like loving this, and I would make it again. Of course I could only make it when my fellow durian fans came over. This is so strong, it definitely isn't for durian haters. In fact, I'm wondering if my next door neighbour can secretly smell this but not realise what it is, because it is that strong. I think the flavour is so strong that this is going to stay in my mouth for quite a while. With all those durian like fragrances and tastes just going around my mouth forever. Basically, that's how I feel about this cheesecake. It's just really strong. Delicious. Really enjoyed that. If you like durian, you'd love this too. So let me know in the comments below. Are you a durian lover or hater? Would you try Instant Pot durian cheesecake? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, press that notifications button so that you know when a new video comes out, and share this video and follow me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. And I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye!